I really can't give it an over 9,000. I really can't, but we're gonna see what this last track has to offer. Krll. Interesting. so creative, so unique. This band is just so unique. So fucking unique, dude. Like, I never heard anything in my entire life. It sounds like this. At all. Let's just jump right into it, dude. I'm not gonna fucking bore you guys with fucking talking about shit. Alright. Production's fucking amazing. The production is amazing. It's so many changes, like I said before. Before I got to this bonus track on the last video you guys watched. But yeah. Wow. Fucking amazing. Amazing album. Really. I do not, however, like this better than Addicted. Addicted is still my favorite album from DTP, that is. I have yet to find my favorite from Devin Townsend. But from DTP, Addicted is currently sitting at my favorite. But the reason that this is not going to get the best rating... let's just get into my pause picks, alright? Okay, I'm just going to get into my pause picks, alright? So my pause picks for this album, number one is definitely Deconstruction. Holy shit. How many changes are in that one song? Amazing. And then they added like the comical effects. That was so cool. That was so cool, man. That one and Poltergeist, I think both of those could be put together. Deconstruction and Poltergeist put together. They went right into each other. I'm just going to put them together. I don't care what you say. Both of those tracks are my number one. Number two, Planet of the Apes is my second favorite. Planet of the Apes. Dude, there's like 10 different songs in that one song. So many changes. So unique. Just loved it, man. I loved it. And it reminded me of Meshuggah, too. It had really big Meshuggah vibes. And I loved it. Amazing. And number three, The Mighty Master Band. That one was really cool because it was telling a story. Basically telling a story of him being in hell and the demons and the angels, or the fallen angels, talking to him, basically telling him, oh, praise Satan! Praise God! And it was like, oh man, that's fucking crazy. And the craziest thing about that is that's Devin saying that. That's crazy. That was amazing. That was an amazing track. Alright, let's get into it, dude. Gave you my pause picks. Now it's time for the album MVP. Obviously, it's fucking Devin, dude. He's the only person that's in here, dude. I mean, they have Floor, they have Ison. I don't know who Ison is. Apparently, they have Odorous and the guitars from Meshuggah. It's Devin, dude. It's fucking Devin. Influences. Now, here comes the hardest part for me. So I think that this album, let me go back to my old album review of Addicted real quick. If you guys haven't watched that, it's on my Patreon right now. I'm probably going to re-upload that as single videos so you guys can watch it, make it public. Currently blocked everywhere except for like Japan. So the last influences I gave Addicted were Madonna, the B-52s, Faith No More, and Filter and Static X. I don't hear any of that right now. Any of that in here. I do kind of hear some Faith No More. But I think I'm going to have to give the number one influence for this album to Mr. Bungle. I think Mr. Bungle is his number one influence. He's a huge Mike Patton fan. I could just tell with his style of music. It changes constantly. Number two, I'm going to probably have to go with Nightwish, dude. He has a lot of Nightwish's vibes. Just kind of like the fucking symphonic with the drums, pounding drums and the guitars. Definitely Nightwish. Plus, he even added Floor in here, which is really cool. Number three, probably gonna have to give it to Rush. So many time changes, so many BPM changes. Unbelievable. Rush does that shit all the time, especially on XYZ. Meshuggah, dude, it had huge Meshuggah vibes on several of these tracks. Very cool. So Isan is from Emperor. I've never listened to Emperor, so I can't really give them as I can't really give them as an influence, but I guess I could give them as an influence. But I never really fully listened to them. But since you said that, I'm gonna give Emperor the final one. Oh really? That's Joe Duplantier. Really? That's cool. Okay, that's cool, dude. Yeah, you have to give me all these features, dude, so I can put them in there, man. Very cool. But yeah, man, awesome fucking album. Genre. If you obviously, if you guys give me an Emperor track to check out. I'll check it out maybe after this stream, or maybe I'll just throw it up as a Patreon request, Alex, or fucking come to Discord and request it yourself for Emperor. I've never listened to him. It's everything, dude. It's literally everything. I can't give it. This thing is like fucking 10 different genres. I think the biggest ones that stand out the most are progressive, definitely. Experimental, number 3, symphonic, melodic, and number 5, probably black metal. But yeah, there's a lot of changes in this, man. A lot of genres. Very hard to just pick 5. So the new thing for my channel is the implication. What is the meaning behind the album? Now, I had a follower, Alex, in the chat said a little bit ago, you guys weren't able to read it. It was right above my head, right here, but it kind of cut out because of the screen. Basically, it's about a guy who does and goes to hell. He dies and goes to hell. The devil promises to show him the secrets of the universe and takes him on a journey of some sort. At the end, he presents him with the secrets of the universe in the form of a cheeseburger. Laugh out loud. But turns out the guy was a vegetarian, so everything ended up being a waste of time. Now, as to what the meaning behind the story is, I think you are on the same track. Everything is corrupt and a false world we live in. Yes, I definitely do feel that this is a very, this very explains the fact that humanity is corrupt. We follow a blind God. The majority of us do. Most of us really don't even know God until we actually, go to church and worship. But there's so many people that will say, "Oh yeah, I worship God," but they don't even go to church. So I don't want to hear it. But anyways, yeah, I do feel that this is waking up the masses. This album and the lyrics, waking up the masses for people to actually wake up and smell the coffee. What's going on in this world? We live in a matrix. Literally, we live in a fucking matrix. If you don't believe me, go watch some conspiracy theories, okay? Devin is bipolar, but I will tell you this, he's very fucking smart. He's a genius. This album is fantastic. Now, the bad things about this album, I didn't like the start of it. I really didn't. It was too low. It wasn't very loud. So that is going to get knocked down. I was going to give this over 9,000. I really was, dude. But I think that it's fair to say that I like this better than Ziltoid. I gave Ziltoid a 69 out of 10. This is getting an 85 out of 10. It is just below the 9,000 mark. In my case, 100, and then it goes all the way to over 9. But holy shit, this is a fucking amazing album. It really is, man. It really is. If you guys don't want to miss the next album review, it's going to be Lunar Sea. Lunar Sea Earthling Terrestri. And it's going to be tomorrow night at 9 o'clock p.m. Same time. So I hope I'll see you guys there. Thank you for building the empire.